Hey everybody. So we're just in the middle of dinner, but we're going to interrupt it to do a bit of a science experiment here. So I've got our red cabbage all chopped up, ready to make our indicator. Normally you just chop it up and put the leaves into boiling water, and then the purple dye comes out of the cabbage. But I'm thinking if we put all the cabbage into the food processor, it will chop up all the cells a bit better, and we'll be able to extract a lot more of the purple dye out of the cabbage. So hopefully it will make a better indicator in the end. So I'll go ahead and do that, and then I'll pour some boiling water into the chopped up cabbage, and then we'll be able to test all these different acids and bases that I've found from around the house. Alright, so here's our jug of indicator. So I chopped up all the cabbage, and then I poured it in the jug of boiling water and left it for a few minutes. Here's all the chopped up cabbage that I strained through the sieve. And the indicator you can see is really dark purple. It might even be too dark actually. So it might have worked too well, but we'll give it a go and I'll test these different chemicals. So we've got white vinegar, which is normally about pH 2. So a pretty strong acid. We've got orange juice, and oranges are about pH 4 to 5. The middle glass I'll just leave as purple because that's pH 7 for water, because the cabbage itself is pH 7. Then we've got baking soda, which is a weak base. I think it's about pH 10. And then we've got some Mr. Muscle Drano, which contains, you can see here on the label, it contains sodium hydroxide, which is a really, really strong base, anywhere up to pH 14. So it's one of the strongest bases that we know of. Alright, so I'll test all these and we'll see what colours we come up with in our cabbage indicator. Alright, so here are our 5 samples, and it's actually turned out really well. So we've got our purple plain cabbage indicator in the middle one, so that's showing it's pH 7. I haven't added anything to that. Then we've got the vinegar, which is the brightest red. Then the orange juice, cabbage indicator. The baking soda is blue, and then the Drano drain cleaner, sodium hydroxide, is the green. Alright, there's our 4 different samples tested with our cabbage indicator.